Welcome back to another episode of Range Walking. So, this is kind of a post-review, 6:45 range day. Got the barrel broke in, used some LC brass loaded with 85 grain Sierra Match Kings. They were the hollow point ones. Of course, most of them are. Anyways, I plugged all the data into an application called Streetlock. Some of you may heard of it, some not. It's a phone application for ballistics. So we use that application to calculate the holdovers for 200 and 300 yards. We do have our 50-yard zero target, where you can see we started out high, moving down the page. I think I dialed it too far down, brought it back up, and got this guy here, and then moved it down and over and got a nice tight 3. So my bad at the end of the day. You know how range cleanup is, you kind of just want to get out of there. I only grabbed one of my 100-yard targets, so this was it. I got a nice tight 3 there, and I think I pulled that one, or maybe that's it, and I dropped one. I don't know. But anyways, I'm still happy with that for 100 yards. Talking about the Redfield scope that was on the rifle, was a circle crosshair type reticle that had a additional dot below the circle crosshair. And so ballistically, our 100-yard lined up in the crosshair, our 200 was at the 6 o'clock of the circle, and the holdover dot was 300. So at this specific range that we were at, they have must be like a 15-inch gong at 300 yards, and using the holdover dot, the 6mm cartridge was dropping in and hitting the steel plate every time. So weather conditions were fantastic. It was probably 72, 73 degrees, no wind, sun was out, which is really weird for where I'm at because there's never really sun. So overall, my impressions of the 6x45 is that it's a pretty fantastic little cartridge. I was disappointed that you kind of run out of reloading ability getting past 90-95 grain. And kind of in that 6mm category, you can start getting into some really good high BC bullets around that 100 grain and higher, which just aren't going to be doable for the 6x45. So, since we already have an existing 6x45, this rifle's getting broke down and it's getting converted into a 6.5 Grendel. So then we can kind of have the whole gambit of calibers to play against coming up this summer on future episodes that we'll have. But again, overall impression was super easy to reload for, shot fantastic, tight groups. Overall, it was just it was an enjoyable experience. So I would recommend this, especially if you're somebody in a state that has a restriction on like 22 calibers for hunting. This 6mm cartridge can possibly get you into shooting things like whitetail or whatnot. It's super easy to reload for, so I've already mentioned that a few times. So other than that, I'm sorry I don't have any footage for you of the rifle actually being shot and what we did out on the range. So sometimes that's just the way it goes, So anyways, if you would, hit the old subscribe button. It's the little circle, has the little logo and stuff in it. And give me a thumbs up on the video just to let me know that my effort's appreciated. And we'll see you next time, probably going out to 1,000 yards and doing some work with the 6.5 Creedmoor. Hopefully Grendel parts will be in by then also, and just a whole lot of other fun. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys.